Well, I just stumbled across a cool new tool that I want to show all of you. I'm wearing gloves, which I'm going to say, if you decide to try this tool out, please wear gloves and you'll see why. So I was getting ready to polish up the ends of these contacts. This is what goes in the light of the featherweight, and they're tiny. And so if I try to polish them with a Dremel, a rotary tool, it can be a little difficult. But I decided to get out a tool that I bought the other day that I thought just might be handy. And it's actually really, I think, used by jewelers mostly. It's called a scratch tool. And this is what it is. It looks like a little pin. And if you press down on the top here, you can eject more and more of this fiberglass filling. And that is why you want to wear gloves. Just trust me. I did try this on one other thing without gloves, and you will get these little bits in your fingers. And I really don't think you would want to breathe it into your nose and throat and lungs either. But let me show you why I like this. These are brass, and normally I polish them with sandpaper. Like I said, a rotary tool, it's difficult, and the metal heats up when you use a rotary tool. So sometimes that just makes it hard to grab. So I'm just going to take my little scratch brush with this little end sticking out, and hopefully you can see this. I'm just going to take it over the surface of the brass. And I'm going everywhere, and it's super easy with this tool because it is so tiny. I can get into all the little nooks and crannies, and I'm polishing off, or I'm scratching off, all that tarnished brass. I like this better than using Brasso because Brasso is liquidy and it gets into places that's really hard to get out. And I don't like leaving those chemicals behind when I put it back together. But you can see what I'm doing. Very little effort. When it starts to run out, I can just add a little bit more. The company makes refills for these. It is Eurotool. It's made in Germany. I'll have a link to it in the description box below for you on Amazon. Really, really worth the investment because you have a lot of control. You don't have to get out any more power tools to work on your machines. Not that I have anything against power tools. I definitely use them. But just so you can see how it works, and I'll show you up close real quick. So this is me just going over it quickly. This is the one I've polished with the scratch brush. This is the one I still have to do. Really makes a difference. And it was super easy. Just be careful because this fine fiberglass dust, I like to do it on a towel because then I can just wad it up and throw it away when I'm done. I've also used it on a plug. So getting these little brass contacts right here is sort of a feat in itself. And you know, I've tried sandpaper, Brasso. I really like how I can get in with this tool. It's just small enough at all different angles. And then all I have to do is just clean that fiberglass dust out. So I've used this also in the hook area on the bobbin case base where there was some discoloring. It wasn't rust, but it was discolored. And again, as long as I clean that dust out and I'm not letting any of that fiberglass get down into my machine, it really works. So I thought I would share it with you. Scratch brush tool. I really like it. Promise me right now, say, Jen, I promise I will wear gloves when I use this, and you should be good to go. That's it. Just wanted to share it with you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.